Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading for May 17th through May 23rd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. This may resonate with yours or your person's if this is about you and another person, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, so Sagittarius week ahead. What do we got here? Sagittarius week ahead. Oh, Ace of Pentacles, yay for that. Page of, why did that sound weird? Page of Wands, yeah, got it. Five of Cups. You know how you say something or you spell something, you're like, that's not the way to spell it, and then, but it, yeah. King of Cups, that could be Pisces. Empress, Taurus or Aries. Two of Cups, Three of Cups. Two of Pentacles, sorry. Good morning. Only it's not morning, or is it? Okay. All right. What's this? What's this Five of Cups about? Sagittarius, interesting. Okay, so what's this Five of Cups about? You're returning to work. If you haven't been to work, you're returning to work. Just putting that out there. Your work is coming in. There's an uptick in either shifts, or you're being asked back, or you're starting, but there's an upswing in work. So that's picking up. And you're also, there's also you looking, so you're working and you're networking. You're working and you're putting jobs out there, you're looking for jobs. Like you're starting to all of a sudden either apply or upload your resume, but you're busy on that front. You're working and looking for more or elsewhere. What's this Five of Cups about though? What's going on there? Seven of Cups, all right. What's this Empress about? For Sagittarius, what's this Empress about? Okay, so Seven of Swords. So, okay, because of the money keeps hitting me, the work keeps hitting me. Are you, something's changed. Like something has turned a corner, and it could be that orders are lifting, but you're going to be busy and money's coming in. And you're going to be looking for ways to earn more. You're going to be very busy, half working, half networking. Okay, all right, okay. So Empress and Seven of Swords. What's this Two of Pentacles about for Sagittarius? The Sun, that could be Leo. So you're going to be, okay, there it is. The Sun and the Two of Pentacles then. This is you working, and it's almost like everything's opening back up for you. Opportunities abound. Things are opening back up. So on the work front, on the financial front, you're going to be busy. Things are coming in. Things are going to be happening very fast. And you're going to be planning for a lot then. You're going to be managing that, planning that, looking at your options, resources, scheduling your time. Don't forget this. Got to go here, do that. So you're going to be busy. And it's almost like if there was a drought before, this is the floodwaters coming in. Like if there was restriction before, this is the business side of things really taking off for you. I was not expecting that. Truth be told, it felt like it was going to be this, but this feels like it's all about like so far this isn't about romance per se. It's about work and money, and that considerably lifts your spirits. Like it feels like it really sets your mood to rights. Like you're kind of on the mend emotionally or spiritually, and this is a welcome uptick, or keeping you busy, that sort of thing. Your energy's really good and you're busy. What's this Page of Wands about? Is there anything here with romance? Like is Page of Wands? What's that Page of Wands about? Nine of Wands. What's this King of Cups about? What's King of Cups? So were you like holding steady? Is that why all of a sudden everything's coming in this week? Because you either got notice last week and you were kind of like holding out and didn't know and weren't sure, and then all of a sudden like you've been contacted or something, but it's just There was like famine before and now it's feast. I keep picking up on... Okay, so we got King of Cups, Ace of Cups here. Three of Cups. What's this Three of Cups? Sagittarius. Okay. So that's why I'm not picking up on anything really love, because you're all about the work. Because it looks like you're... sorry, just making sure my glasses aren't fuzzy or my eyes are getting weird. It looks like you're all about... Because look at this. We've got you planning things opening up and having to juggle a schedule and not knowing what to make a decision on something. And so as far as romantically, it looks like you're not focusing on that for the week. And I have to remember it's only a weekly reading, not a monthly. But you're kind of shelving any kind of romantic interest. It feels like for the Sagittarians I'm reading for, it was kind of not very fulfilling anyway. And you're really welcoming this distraction and uptick in work and money coming in. Money's coming in. I don't know what the heck you did. I don't know how you networked. I don't know what you did, but you got money from 2 sources coming in. Something about like back pay or being owed money. And it feels like from work, not from somebody else. This is work related. You got back pay coming in and you're earning new money. So and you're very, very busy. And I think that's why it's kind of, you're just like really taking off with that. And I think that's why it might be easy for you to kind of shelve or just walk away from any kind of social or romantic, or just your whole priority this week is just about money earning, being busy, networking, all of that. So that's good. Good for you. This feels like you're good with that, because you're not going to want to get bogged down by sort of your lack of enthusiasm, or just feeling like the romance department wasn't really meh. Like you're just kind of disappointed. There wasn't really... It's like, you know what it feels like? It feels like there's unfinished business. And things were at a stalemate. And things weren't going anywhere. And you two were either in your separate corners. And this is with somebody current. And so it was kind of like meh. And then all of a sudden all this work stuff comes in. And you're like, yep, cool. And you just shelve that. And you're going to do your work stuff. Lots of work and money stuff. And you throw your whole self into it because you can. Because you don't have the romantic or social distraction. It's going to be like poking at you, though, the whole week. It's going to be in the back of your mind the whole week. But in turn, that will kind of spur you to keep busy and active and doing things to keep your mind off of it. And then it pokes you a little bit, and then you do more to keep your mind off of it. This is kind of a solo week. It's not really like a group teamwork type week. It's like you going and doing a bunch of stuff and either reporting back, but this is kind of an independent week for you. You're very busy, not much social life or romance life. For the Sagittarians I'm reading for, it's kind of preferred because you're wanting the busyness distraction for that. You're not wanting to think anymore about a disappointing romantic or social situation. That's going to resolve in about 2 weeks, but you're not going to feel the same. You might make different decisions. You might have met somebody else by then or whatever, but it's going to take about 2 weeks for whatever kind of disappointment or kind of like rift that has happened. That's going to eventually resolve in 2 weeks, but the damage has been done. And I'm not sure that you're still going to want to... I think you're going to be so busy with this, because this is like beginning stages here. You're going to be so busy with this that you're not really going to be that enthused about bridging the gap or just kind of repairing things, or you're just going to keep yourself busy. You're going to keep busy. What else for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. There's yeah, it feels like this is a welcome distraction. All this work and coming in is kind of like an excuse to not have to deal with anything. Not even an excuse, you're not prioritizing it. You don't care if it hurts their feelings, and I'm not saying you're being cruel. It's just that you have a legitimate excuse to, throw yourself into work, but at the same time, if you really wanted something, you'd go after it, and you don't. And I think the next 2 weeks romantically, you're kind of reckoning with that. You're kind of realizing that you're just, okay, you know what I mean? Okay. Sure hope you can hear me. All right, Sagittarius. What else for Sagittarius? Have your wits about you. So this is new stuff coming in, new everything, and because of new stuff, hello, it's all about you. I moved the microphone. It's all about you making a lot of decisions about primarily yourself and what will benefit you. So this is you needing to make those decisions. Work is a welcome distraction, allows you to think. It feels like there's driving involved. Feels like there's some driving back and forth involved. And that's obvious, right? If you work at another location, but I'm saying there's a lot more than usual driving. This is the week of making decisions, about thinking about things, about seeing things with clarity, about realizing a few things, about cutting through the confusion, and kind of looking at things despite disappointment, despite whatever realizations you arrive at. You're cutting through the fog. As you should be. Good for you. What else for Sagittarius for the week ahead? For Sagittarius. Whoopsie. Hello. Very, very independent week. Okay, Sagittarius. I like that. That's a welcome, huh? That's like, yay. Okay. Nurture your relationships. God bless it. I hate it when it does that. Nurture your relationship. Yeah, fine. Probably okay, fine, listen to that, because I don't see you doing that. This could be the wake-up call that you need to, but it feels like you're just wanting to shelve that and concentrate on money earned Mount Vernon. Wanting to, because there's been, for the Sagittarians I'm reading for, it's been really slow and there's been kind of a drought, and the romantic or social side of things has been kind of dormant, or you haven't been real happy with that, and then all of a sudden work picks up, money's coming in, and you're just like, I'm going for that, because that brings me gratification, and that's where my happy is right now. I don't want to think anymore about this romantic or social stuff that I've found to be disappointing. So, and then here's saying nurture your relationships. Well, maybe, but for the Sagittarians I'm reading for, not maybe, obviously, but it feels like, yes, okay, this is what's nagging at you, this is what's kind of poking at you, but you're still choosing this because you need a win. And you need to feel like you're on solid ground again, and this is the week for that. And so you're choosing that over relationships this week. And I think that's why you're like really wanting to nurture this money and this work coming in and picking up the shifts and going here and going to that interview and because it'll give you time to think, for one, and then in about 2 weeks you can come back and revisit if you want to do that. But you're wanting to lock down the money coming in, the work coming in. You're really wanting to go after that and secure that and get that up and running. And then you'll come back to any kind of relationship repair in 2 weeks. But it feels like for the next 2 weeks, you're busy. So if you are going to do any kind of relationship repair or talk to the person or discuss things, it feels like it's going to happen in 2 weeks. But, this showing up right now, it's like, well, okay. But I still feel like you're going to choose for this week the money, the locking all that down and securing income sources. What else for Sagittarius? Not going to sit idly by. That's for darn sure. Yep. 7 of Cups reversed. Cutting through the confusion. Very good. Yay. Okay, so I remember I was going to turn leaving it like this because it was on its side. That's because this is getting reestablished. This is getting redefined. That's the 10 of Pentacles. So it was kind of like this, and I'm leaving it on its side. You are on the way to stability and to kind of, I don't want to say on the way to building back your stability or fortifying your stability, depending on where you're at. And that's where your focus is going to be. And it's not where you want it yet, for your particular taste. I'm not saying, well, you don't want to do that. No, I'm saying for the Sagittarians I'm reading for, you're not quite satisfied with what you have or don't have in place yet. And that's why this is a focus, especially if there's been a drought. So this is not where you want it yet. It's not on the downturn, but it's not quite where you want it yet. And so for this week, I have to remember it's not a monthly reading. That's where your focus is. You're not wanting to be kind of confused or all over the place. You're wanting to cut through it. And you're also wanting a break from any kind of disappointing social feelings about your social life, your romantic life, that sort of thing. So if you wanted money coming in and work taking off and you being able to pursue work and get back out there and just go, this is the week for that. This is not a good week for you as far as romance or social. It's like you're shelving that. You're not wanting to deal with that. And this is a very welcome distraction with money. So there you go. I mean, that's, win-win as far as don't want to think about emotional, romance stuff. I just want to make money. Well, you get it. It's coming. So there you go. All right. So that is your weekly read for May 17th through the 23rd. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for your service. If you're an essential worker or first responder, I appreciate you stopping by. Much love to you, Sagittarius. All right. Have a good week.